Hi, guys. Oh my God. So good. Okay. Last night, Potomac, so good. Gabor, what do you think?
I, I thought it was awesome.
Perry.
Hey, it made my day.
I know.
It was a beautiful thing. Beautiful.
Oh my God. A beautiful thing. Okay. So let's just start out with the hot, juicy news that's going on. So I think it was a couple weeks ago, give or take, I did a video about Jamal Bryant having an affair with his pastor, Pastor Carrie. Did I say her name? Yeah, Pastor Carrie Turner. This information had came to me, and people went in on me, saying, "You don't know that. You're spreading vicious gossip." Last night, Gizelle basically confirmed everything I said. Wouldn't you say that, guys? Didn't she basically confirm it?
Mhm.
And not Gizelle. What does that mean? Monique. Monique.
I mean,
Okay.
basically what she did is button it up. That's all she did.
No, you did. Listen. So she basically confirmed what I said. But I got more to add to it, guys. It's crazy. Okay, so when I last did an interview about Jamal, did I do one after that? It was, yes. I don't know. I'm going to start from last night's episode. It's worse than you think. Okay, so he's mad at Gizelle, and he's mad because all of his dirt started coming out. Oh, we did talk about this one, about the kids. And Perry, you named all the kids. Remember that?
Yeah.
So we have a confirmation of, yes, there is 7 children. Perry gave a list of the kids. And at that time, he was telling Gizelle that he didn't want to, God, what was it? He didn't want to be on the show anymore. He didn't want to be on the show anymore because everything was backfiring. Now, right now, present day, allegedly, he is not talking to her. He didn't show up for the reunion. He's blaming Gizelle for all of his dirt coming out. Okay. And not only that, do you guys remember I said, I think I have the same text messages that Monique has. I went back and read the text messages. I do have those text messages about him being involved with Carrie, but I have more. Someone sent me text messages of Carrie arguing with another woman about Jamal because allegedly he's seeing somebody else on top of Carrie.
He can't stop.
It's an illness. It's an illness, okay? It's an illness at this point. But he's mad at Gizelle taking it all out on her. He didn't show up to the reunion. Allegedly, they're not speaking. But she did not make him agree to allegedly do this fake storyline.
No one can do the storyline, and you remember that they took pictures before the season started, and it was like the plot. One of them had on a shirt that said the plot, and one of them something like that. So, well, what was going on? But they thought that, in the Black community, the pastors are held to a high standard, and I think that Gizelle thought that people were going to respect him as a pastor. But no, baby, pastors get drugged too.
I mean, listen, do we feel sorry for Gizelle? Because last night they were coming for her. And now to know that the pastor's mad at her, blames her for everything. She doesn't have a friend in the world except Robin. And even Robin can't defend her actions at this point.
No, she really can't. And you know what? I don't feel bad for her. She chose a man that's out there slinging the holy pipe all around Atlanta.
The pipe ain't holy now. I doubt it's holy.
Oh my God. I mean, she is catching it from all ends. He blames her. He didn't even show up to the reunion to finish off the lie that they started. And now he blames her. He's not talking to her. And now he's seeing somebody else on top of Carrie. This is a mess.
Are we surprised that he didn't show up to the reunion? He only showed up for the season through the phone.
I'm surprised. Let me tell you why I'm surprised he didn't show up for the reunion. Because he agreed to this. Gizelle put it out there. Do you want to go on and allegedly make up a storyline? He said yes. And now he throws her under the bus and mad at her for the bloggers finding out the dirt And listen, it didn't take long for us to find it out. People came to us. I did not put an ad in the paper and say, if you are having an affair with Pastor Jamal, please give me a call. No, people looked me up. So
Sharrell, who gonna show up for their own crucifixion? Who gonna do something like that?
Oh, okay. So listen, speaking of that, so they're saying that Monique has not spoke the worst of it. What if she comes on and talks about the new girl, the newer than Carrie girl that he's allegedly seeing? They're saying that it's going to get worse, and she actually has major receipts. She's going to embarrass the hell out of Gizelle if she drops these text messages that I have. Do you guys think she would do that to Gizelle?
I hope she would. I don't see why not.
You can't drop her lower than she already dropped. I mean, yeah. Gizelle actually said on national TV and let Monique call out this number, and you sat up there and agreed that that was his number. You would have never got that out of me. She would have had to pull a phone out of her pocket and call that number. She would have got that. I'm not about to help you crucify me. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you why she had to cop to the truth. Because she doesn't know what blogger has what. Our story dropped 3 weeks before Monique's did. If you lie and say that's not his number, the first thing I'm going to do is come out and say, well, I have receipts that show different, Gizelle. So I feel like she was backed up against the wall, and she had to, and she did a terrible job defending herself last night. What do you guys think?
I mean, sometimes it's no defense. And basically, I've never seen that chick so quiet in my life. I mean, because typically I don't like her, but then I like her because she got that little fight in her. That fight was gone last night. As soon as you mentioned that J word, Jamal, that quietness.
She didn't have to fight the whole night. She couldn't even defend every who. She couldn't defend.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're going to talk about that too.
Every who, every WHO, because it's non-existent, right? Yeah. She couldn't even defend that, you know?
Well, let me wrap this part up about Jamal. Gabor, do you feel that he did her wrong because he agreed to it?
Do I feel that he did her wrong? No, I don't. I mean, he never showed up in the season, so we knew he wasn't showing up to the reunion. He only filmed with her. She would not bring him around the other girls, right?
But he's blaming her for exposing the Carrie affair, and
he needs to blame the holy pipe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He got nobody to blame but the holy pipe. If he wasn't slinging it everywhere, it wouldn't be the blogs.
Exactly. Listen, y'all know we did not just get calls from women that he did wrong. We got calls from church members that are getting sick of the whole thing, to be quite honest. And he should be blamed nobody but himself. Now, since you did bring up Everhue, and we are exposing Gizelle, she could not defend it. That business went under. And after she did Karen so wrong, she made fun of La Dame. Is that the name of her perfume, guys? Is it La Dame? Whatever. Yeah. And try to call her a bad businesswoman and everything. Everything blew up for Gizelle last night. She had to admit. What did she say, you guys, when she brought up the business? I can't remember her exact words.
A manufacturer shut down due to COVID.
Yeah. She tried to lie her way out of it.
Girl, you lying. Your manufacturer would have been working if you was selling Everhue. Because look, Gizelle, don't make me go in on you.
But you know what? The crazy part about it, I mean, what Gizelle's problem is, she don't understand no means no. She don't understand that when Jamal don't show up and say no, he mean no. He don't want you. She don't understand that part. She don't understand this manufacturer. She's saying, oh, well, just because the COVID, everything's down right now. But she don't understand that the people said no. They gave up. They quit. She the only one still thinks.
But people said no to her makeup line?
Yes. The workers, the manufacturers quit. They said no.
The consumers quit.
Well, they never even probably sampled the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean.
I did. It was not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She don't understand. She's the only one believing she got a business.
I think Everhue in Target one time, and there was only one product, and it was on the floor wide open. Like, they tell the in the stores. You know what I'm saying? And she talks so big about that. Kylie Jenner made a makeup line and everybody think they can start selling makeup now. Giselle, you're not a likable person. When you're on a reality show and you're trying to sell something, you have to be a likable person for people to want to buy your product. Like Karen, you know what I'm saying? Karen is a person that people will want to go and support her product. Ain't nobody about to be buying no every Who beauty products and no embezzlement hats.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm starting to feel bad for her. We are going in, but it's the truth. Everything we're saying is the truth. And it's not, listen, I don't have anything against Gizelle, but these are things that are happening. And she sat there last night with egg on her face, and I'm told it's going to get worse. It's really bad. Somebody also brought to my attention that Robin, Gizelle, and Wendy are all AKA.
No. And Robin is a Delta. Robin and Candace are Deltas.
Oh, God. We don't even have an excuse then why they are still on the Gizelle train. What do you think, Gabor? Why is Robin going down on the ship with Gizelle?
I honestly forgot Robin was there. She's so boring. I forgot Robin was there last night. If it wasn't for them tie tracks in her head, I would have forgot that she was there.
What was that in her hair?
Well, whatever it was wrong.
I mean, for real, she showed up looking like a Avatar. I don't understand it. Just she can be beautiful.
She's pretty.
And then they was talking about how Gizelle dressed and how she don't try. Robin don't try neither.
Robin walked in there with a gold sheet on. Robin wrapped that gold sheet around her like a turban and walked in there and thought she was doing something. Girl, go home.
I feel so bad. Y'all are what? No, listen, Robin, I'm not trying to throw shade at you because, we don't want nobody mad at us. We only spit out what we know. But it was like railroad track. I don't know. Look, I got to move on. Listen, last night was a mess. It was a straight disaster for Gizelle. We're going to come back to Gizelle in a minute because she cannot take up the whole hour. But we got more news to talk about Gizelle. But let's move on to other people. I was proud of Karen last night. She wasn't hearing it from Gizelle. She wasn't having it. She exposed that who was ever gone.
Yeah.
And she just stood up for herself. I mean, she has this animosity towards Gizelle, but she's doing it very ladylike. Would you guys agree?
No, she's done a fine job because Gizelle want them to come, out of pocket and get wild and crazy. But if they just keep it to the simple facts and smile at her and just say how bad your man treating you and how bad your business is failing, there's nothing she can say.
Oh my God. I mean, do you feel just a little bit sorry for her, Gabor? I'm talking about Gizelle.
I don't feel sorry for her at all. The only thing, now, it was two things that Karen lost me on last night, okay? The first thing is Karen will forever lie. Karen will not admit nothing that she do. Karen sat up there and lied and said that she only had her nose done since the beginning. When they did the evolution of Karen, I didn't even know that was the same woman.
Yeah, I know. She said she's got the tip.
Girl, you look good. She looked real good, but you couldn't even, if you put them two pictures next to each other, you couldn't even tell that was the same person.
Y'all are so wrong. Y'all are not dragging me down with y'all. I'm not.
Somebody said that outfit was Fendi and she had to get it altered so it wouldn't fall off her shoulders. So they took every elf off the Fendi dress. I didn't see not one elf on the dress, Karen.
She was doing her indie.
Just so y'all caught me. They got me. The man, you know what I'm saying? My stylist messed up. I didn't have nothing else to wear that day. I couldn't come in there with my girdle on, so I just put on the Fendi outfit, the indie outfit.
No, Gabor, you are not bringing me down with you. Listen, I was proud of Karen last night for outing Gizelle. This is only the beginning because Gizelle has created a disaster that is blowing up in her face. And not one friend. She doesn't have one friend. And the reason Robin was quiet, because if she would have stood up and said something like, oh, y'all, nothing happened to Everhue, she would have looked dumb. There was nothing she could do to defend her friend. Gizelle was on an island out there all by herself singing. And I'm glad that Monique brought the juice, because let's think about what they tried to do to Monique. They devised a plan at the beginning of the season to say that the baby wasn't hers and that she was having an affair with the trainer. This is serious stuff that you don't do to your worst enemy. I mean, she had to come out swinging. I'm proud of Monique. What do y'all think about Monique's performance last night?
Well, it was brilliant.
I wouldn't give it all that. I wouldn't give it all that.
Oh, good boy, a little bit.
She looked beautiful. She looked Monique. So she looked it flawless. She looked so good last night. But I think that she was. I don't have nothing against what she did with Gizelle, right? But I think that she was just inserting herself into stuff that had nothing to do with nothing.
Well, she's mad. She's mad, and she's trying to.
But when you're mad, you'll do whatever.
They try to destroy her life, and not just that plot. And then if you believe the blogs, this one right here, the story that Perry uncovered is that Candace made a storyline out of suing her when she really didn't. That's what we've discovered on our channel.
Monique, can you hear me?
Every other word. Keep going.
Echo or something.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. I like Monique, but she's not gonna sit up here and tell me nothing happened with the trainer.
Oh, good boy.
She slept with the trainer, but something happened with the trainer to where they was in close proximity to each other for people to come up with the rumor that she was sleeping with him. That's all I'm saying. Take accountability for that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't take the bait, Anders. Don't take the bait.
She said in her binder, she got her name in there. She got everybody have a tab in her binder. So even if that happened, I'm just saying she still got the right if she did it or not. But the other women came after her for the things she's done. She's only reporting the things they've done. So isn't it great?
Isn't it what?
Isn't it great? Because Candace got a tab too. Robin got a tab.
And so she made, I'll give her this. She called Candace tabs posted.
I mean, I just feel that what they did to Monique was awful. They tried to come for her job, and they did it sitting up there knowing that Gizelle had a complete phony storyline, and she was acting like it was real. And here you want to come for somebody's job. You're the one that need to be fired because but for this nonsense you got going, you don't have a storyline, and neither does Robin. Let's just keep it real. Robin is just, I used to like Robin, but get a backbone and get a storyline. We don't care that you getting married to Juan, who you made bankrupt. We don't care.
Robin needs to go. How can somebody forget that you're at the reunion? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
I forgot she was there. I literally forgot she was there. Me and my best friend was talking last night after it went off, and we were talking about people, and I forgot about Robin. I'm like, damn, who needs to go? Because I forgot she was there. And
right. But Gabor, I understand why she stayed quiet. Because if you would have been sitting there and you seen how Karen and Monique just destroyed Gizelle, would you open your mouth and then you gonna be the next topic about your hat business and your man Juan? Come on.
She didn't want Monique to go on that tab that said Rosie O'Donnell.
Wait, I gotta stop y'all. Perry, you think that Robin's hat business is not gonna take off?
Hey, they probably quit just like Gizelle people quit.
What's wrong with the hat? I mean, Gabor, do you have anything bad to say about the hats? Gabor?
That means he had nothing good to say about it.
You went out for a second, Sharrell.
Y'all are so wrong. Y'all are so wrong. Listen, let's just ease up off of Robin a little bit because she's pitiful. I just feel bad for her. So, a part of me, but maybe Perry has a little truth. The hats might not sell. I don't care. They were only $5, right?
I don't know. No, I mean I don't know how much they were.
Highway robbery.
Oh
$30.
Listen, would you pay $30 for that? Would you pay $5 for the hat, Gabor?
Robin and Juan would never steal my money and tell me that the manufacturer shut down and they don't know a way to get the money back to you. Robin is known for doing stuff with me. I can't trust Robin with my money. One to let her give him to the soup kitchen all she wants to, but she won't do it with my money.
I'm sorry, y'all. People get mad when I laugh too much, but Gabor, he just takes me off guard. He said that they're stealing your money.
Well, basically, I mean, the hat's probably just as fake as everything else.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry in the chat. I know you guys hate it when I laugh, but these two, they just, oh God. Woo! Okay, now I want to talk about something else. This whole colorism thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I don't remember how it came up, but Wendy feels that when you use words like aggressive, Ashley was trying to get people to look at her and the stereotype by using buzzwords. And Andy asked, do you think you are, that's a bit of colorism going on? And she said, yes. What do you guys think? Let's start with you, Perry.
Well, I mean, personally, I think colorism exists. That could apply to a different situation. I don't think it applied to hers, Wendy's. When she attacked real hard and somebody said, oh, you coming across aggressive. That's what that person means verbatim. You just came across aggressive, whether you use white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever. Mm-hmm. But Wendy's trying to twist things to make people look a certain way, in a different light.
Because she doesn't have what do you think about that, Gabor?
I disagree. So I think that there is colorism on this show. Me as a viewer, I've been watching this show since season 1, and Monique, Candace, and Wendy have all experienced colorism from the other girls, right? But I think that, so for instance, Ashley got the worst mouth on the show, but everybody wants to call out Candace. Ashley is the mouthpiece of the show. She has been into it with every girl on the show, but they don't hold the light to Ashley like they do to Candace.
But you said yourself that Wendy came on this season for the very first time way too strong.
She did. She came on way too strong, but I don't think that. So when her and Ashley was arguing at that table, she stayed on the other end of the table, and Ashley started with her. Ashley wants to try to change the story and say, oh, you were being aggressive. You initiated argument with me. You started it with her. She started it with Wendy by telling Wendy, that's why you have no female friends. She started it with her.
Well, what about the fact that even Karen didn't get along with Wendy when she first came on? If Karen was dark, would you say that was colorism attacking her?
No, I'm not saying that the issues that's going on with what I'm saying is there's colorism on the show.
Okay.
I'm saying that it exists with Wendy. That the reason why the people don't like Wendy is for colorism. I'm just saying I've seen colorism on this show when it pertains to Monique, Wendy, and Candace.
Okay.
Different standards than the other girls.
I'm not here to argue whether it exists. I said I know it exists. I'm taking that one particular thing. When you come across aggressive and somebody say you come across aggressive, then you try to change the narrative. That's all I'm saying. Just that one simple thing. I'm not talking about what happened to Wendy, who said something at a dinner table. That's it.
I agree with that. But what I'm just saying, I agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that there is colorism on this show. I don't know how they condensed that clip on the show to make it, because it's a big topic that they should have discussed. Because Robin actually got in the car with Gizelle with the intent to go and confront Ashley at her restaurant, right? And it was just, glossed upon. She had a finger all in the girl's face. Now, when Monique did it at the thing, I'm not defending Monique, but she didn't go there ready to fight. But Robin came there ready to fight, and it was looked at as two totally different things. I'm just saying that Wendy, Monique, and Candace, those three are held to a different standard than the rest of the girls.
Right, and maybe that's why Gizelle and Robin attacked Monique so hard.
Well,
No. I mean, since he brought up the colorism, it's true. It exists on the show.
Well,
Robin and Gizelle has demonstrated that towards Monique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With the thing, she's so aggressive, she's ghetto.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They never called her ghetto. The only person that called her ghetto was Candace.
Okay. Well, Okay.
You guys,
Her treatment towards them, and Gizelle have to worry about her reputation dealing with Monique. I think that just comes down to that's colorism.
I would say, go ahead.
I think that what Monique was speaking on when Wendy was talking, I think that Monique was speaking on the comments that Wendy was making during the season, as she kept on saying, well, as Black women, we shouldn't be doing this, and as Black women, we shouldn't be doing that. I think that's what Monique was speaking on when they was talking about colorism, but those are two totally different topics. But I agree, Monique has been treated differently. From the fact that Monique had to go to a therapist and say that she feels like she keeps having to prove herself to these girls when she has the most money of the girls, lets you know that there's colorism practice. Well, classism. I think that it's colorism, but from it's colorism and classism, because I don't think that they agree that she's dark skinned, but I think that they don't like her because she hasn't grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth, just like the rest of the girls.
Yeah. Do you think they're jealous of Monique?
No, I don't think that Candace is.
Let me say this before I move on from Wendy. Wendy had absolutely no storyline. We could not talk about the degrees, but I will say this, and I hope this is not being colorist. I'm glad she decided to push back the baby hairs, because usually they're down here by her eyebrows. She looked very, very nice last night.
Maybe they told her, we don't do that. We don't do them adolescent hairs in America, baby. Then baby hairs no more, baby. Them ain't no baby hairs. You got to cut them down. You don't do that. You're not gonna let yourself put a reunion like that.
Gabor, you're not bringing me down with you. I was trying to make it a positive thing that she decided to get rid of the damn baby hair, but okay. I mean, she brings them down here.
No baby hairs no more. They wasn't even curly. Them was straight hair on her forehead. They wasn't even curly no more. Baby hairs were little cute curly hairs. That shit was. I'm sorry. That stuff was straight on her forehead.
Besides that, we could have made the baby hair a storyline because she needed something to talk about, and she doesn't. Do you guys think they're going to bring her back? They shouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wendy, if you're watching this. You're nice. I said they should give you a second chance, but now after last night.
I mean, seriously, I think they will bring her back to give her a second chance. I mean, really, if anybody had a chance, it really probably should be Robin.
Oh, they're not going to fire Robin. Do you guys think they'll fire Robin?
Yeah, Robin got to go. I don't want to see a whole two or three seasons you and one trying to save y'all money for a wedding, because we know it's not happening next season. So I don't want to see a whole 2 or 3 seasons you and one trying to save no money for a wedding. Y'all not getting married next year. We know it. You know what I'm saying? So she can go and we could keep Wendy and we could see what's going on.
Oh my God. Gabor gonna make me fall off the chair. You don't think they have money for the wedding?
You didn't even have enough money for the ring.
Oh my God. Gabor. Oh, sorry guys. I know you guys hate it when I laugh too much, but
but really, when you think about it, I mean, the season went pretty good. So really, they don't have to make they don't have to make drastic changes, in my opinion.
She hasn't even paid her taxes yet, Perry. Why is she getting a ring and paying for a wedding? And you still
that just may be the storyline. We haven't seen it happen yet.
Oh, next season, that's the storyline.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but maybe she had to do it off camera. But what I'm saying is, I don't think they had to make an overhaul. This show was good.
It was good.
And as much as me and Gabor go back with Monique should stay. I mean, Candace should stay. Monique should stay. Gizelle got to stay. We got to keep the first lady. Or no. I'm telling you, she brings something. We got to have somebody to laugh at. We got to keep the first lady, or whatever order she is.
How is she the first lady when there's another?
She might be the 9th lady now. She's back with. I don't know how that works. Do you drop down the line in the pecking order?
Did you just call Gizelle the 9th lady of the church?
I mean, how do it work? Is the one that's actually sleeping in his bed now, they get the tag first lady, and the one who want to? I don't get
her first baby mama. So how is she gonna get the title first lady?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay, there you go. We'll bring her and says first baby mama.
Y'all are so out of line. I just don't know what to do. Y'all are, oh my God. Oh my. Woo! The 9th lady of the church. Listen, what is she gonna do? Gizelle is in deep. She had presented this phony storyline to us. Jamal has now stabbed her in the back and said, I'm not talking to you. No, he's not talking to her.
I mean, for real, she had it so bad last night. I probably wouldn't show up to part 2 and 3. Well, when you look at my seat, it wouldn't be no dress. There'd be a white flag
Do
waving.
you think that behind the scenes she's mad at Jamal for just jumping ship?
I mean, she should be mad at herself. She accepted it.
Yeah. I mean, she felt
she accepted the failing relationship between her and Jamal.
know that he was going to agree to the fake storyline and then leave her in the end holding the ball and everybody attacking her, and he is nowhere to be found. That's
She always do, but maybe he'll show up on the phone.
No, I mean, or listen, did Jamal do her wrong?
He just at least said that he had COVID. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a good excuse for him. He would have been like, he's not here because he got COVID. We knew she would have been lying, but give me some excuse now.
You said he should have said he had COVID.
Yeah, I mean, give me some excuse for not being there. I would have said, you know, Gizelle, you supposed to keep on the straight face. You don't let them see you down. You're supposed to say, my man got COVID. He got COVID in Atlanta.
Oh my God, I can't. Oh, you say he should have said he had COVID.
Yeah.
Well,
That was an excuse not the show.
And do you guys notice this? When Karen asked her, where's Jamal? She just sat there. She didn't even come up with a lie. She just did.
Or he could have said something more believable.
Like what?
Like, I got an STD. I'm just saying. I mean, everybody will believe that.
I think that he was so defeated because when the reunion started off and they addressed her fashion, Jenny and Candace was like, "Oh yeah, you can't dress," you know. And so he was like, "Oh shit, I'm out here. I mean, oh damn, I'm out here by myself." You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no help. Robin would even help me. Robin, you ain't gonna help me with these contracts in your head and this green sheet you got on, and you're not gonna help me. Wait till they talk about one.
I forgot. They even attacked the way that she dressed. I forgot about that. That is so wrong to just go after her clothes now. I mean, this is crazy. She did a terrible job defending herself. She said nothing.
They talked about her clothes. They talked about her house. They talked about her business.
What did they say about the house?
They said great. It was the Ronald McDonald house. So they talked about her clothes. They talked about her house. They talked about her man. They talked about the church's man, and then they talked about her failed business. Gizelle, just get your shit and go home.
That's what I'm telling you. I mean, that was over real fast.
We ain't got nothing else to talk to you about. We're not going to attack your kids. Monique said that your kids don't like your husband. We got them in there. You just get up and go. Daddy saying you got 6 or 7 baby mamas. Girl, go home. Go home. Go into your hotel room and cry.
I have so much fun at work. This is ridiculous. The bore is off the chain. I love it. Listen, if you're watching this, Gizelle, we're just kidding.
I'm not.
Now, we're just speaking the truth.
Listen, what could she have done do you think that next year we'll forget all about this and we'll give Gizelle a second chance?
No.
Next year, it'll be more babies coming.
It wouldn't have been so bad. It wouldn't have been so bad if he'd not been attacking Candace. Her and Robin would die trying to throw Karen under the bus.
Yeah.
If they had not been attacking Karen business like that, nobody would feel so bad about her. But she literally talked about everybody's relationship. She literally talked about everybody's business on the show. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about it.
Yeah.
We talking about losers.
I mean, I feel bad for her. I mean, you have to. And I agree with Perry. They're going to bring her back. She's the Lisa Rinna of the show. She's not as good as Lisa Rinna, but she's the Lisa Rinna of the show, and they're going to bring her back. But you know what? This is what I don't understand is if you throw me under the bus the way that Jamal did her, I'm not standing by your side. Why did she just cop to Jamal and turn on him? Why is she sitting there looking like a doofus and not saying anything? I'd be like, he a hoe. I can't control who he with.
Right, but that's what she's been doing for years.
But
She's been getting the same treatment from baby after baby after baby after baby. She's used to it. She's not just used to being called out by the cast.
Yeah.
On the reunion.
That's why she was in shock. What'd you think, Gabor?
What will she say? Yeah, we did lie for the storyline, right? What will she say? Yeah, we lied for a storyline. Now, one thing that I have to say is Candace, and I love Candace, and you know, RHOP, shut your mouth when this girl is over here getting on Gizelle, because Gizelle is the one who pitted her against you. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the
yeah, she
your
did.
mouth, you keep your mouth shut and you let them receipts come out flying every way. Keep your mouth shut. Unless you got a machete sitting over there in that fan or something. You keep your mouth quiet.
Yeah.
A machete in the fan.
They big move when Monique jumped on you. You keep your mouth quiet when she ain't talking to you.
Did you notice Candace didn't have much to say? She was kind of quiet. Why jump in the fray? I mean, nobody talking to her. She just
shut your mouth. Let Gizelle go under the bus. Because she let you go under the bus. She went and threw you under the bus. She sick Monique on you. Keep your mouth quiet. You ain't got no friends in there.
But however, the three did try to come to Gizelle's defense a little bit. Oh, when them Booker receipts popped up. Oh, who said those are true? Those are stuff on social media. You know what? It's stuff on social media because he don't have baby mamas on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what
if we had to be real messy, and why not? What do we think Jamal's going to do? Because he has to stand in front of his church every week. Now knowing that you are sleeping with the other pastor and then you cheating on her with another person.
This is not his first rodeo. He's been standing in front of the church for a long time. Baby after baby after baby after baby.
You feel any shame after
the man do not have a conscience.
Well, then why didn't he show up?
Well, now he ain't gonna make a fool. I mean, well, you know, he ain't gonna just step into the lion's den.
You think that he will go back on Sunday and act like nothing happened?
Okay, listen. On the reunion, he's not in church, right? So he would have to. People would expect him to respond. He can't answer the questions without incriminating himself. But in church, you can change the words and just talk about what's in the Bible. You're not talking about your personal stuff.
That man ain't got no shame. He got on national TV and bought a restaurant for 3 of his daughters when he got 14 more other kids out there somewhere that ain't got no food to the restaurant. And at the beginning of the pandemic, he was selling COVID tests to his congregation.
Wait, what?
Oh Lord!
To check and see if they had COVID. That man ain't got no shame in his game. He ain't about to run. He about to stand up there in front of that pulpit and ask for tithes and offering.
Okay, so when people came up and paid for the COVID test, did they have to pay tithes first and then get the temperature taken?
Perry, stop. Perry, stop. You are messy. You are messy. He made people pay for the COVID test. Gabor, you heard?
Yeah, he was saying that he had like $100 for a COVID test or something like that.
Oh my!
And he know damn well he getting it for $20. Come on, now.
He has no shame. And the worst part in all of this is new birth has already had its own.
You got it right, newborn. That's what it is. That's what he keeps. You got it right.
No, Gabor, it's called new birth. New birth has already been down the road of scandal. What all they went through with Bishop Eddie Long. And now we have another unsavory pastor that is sleeping with another pastor. I couldn't make this up.
It's a freaky situation. That's all it is.
It's
Very freaky.
Like, remember you said the 90 Day was 2 freaks on the farm? This is 2 freaks at the pulpit. Them two are corrupt, and it's just really bad. I mean, but we had some church members reach out to us. People are getting sick of Pastor Jamal. I don't think he's going to survive this. I don't know. He needs to be called. I don't know. He's getting called out, and he's still preaching. I don't know what to make of it. It don't make no sense, if you ask me.
I want to know. I'm sure that if Monique hadn't have gotten the altercation, I'm interested in knowing if she would have called out Gizelle during the season about Jamal not coming around, right?
Yeah.
She would have had more of a chance to answer and come up with more lies, right? But you could put a point in Gizelle. Gizelle is done. Gizelle is done. I don't expect her.
She's done. But like Perry said, Her reputation's already ruined. Her business is underwater. We already house shamed her. That's the worst house on the show. What more could be done to her? So she's just laying up there defeated, and she will be back next season for a check. That's what I think. Because she probably went in the red, whatever hue.
Her storyline next season is going to be that every hue shut down.
That what?
That the company failed.
Yeah.
So she's going to be crying about that. That's going to be her storyline.
You said it already.
Well, no, she's going to blame it on the pandemic, but it was actually low sales. You see what I'm saying?
You think she's going to blame her business going under on the pandemic?
Yes, she already did.
Yeah, she's saying COVID caused all this manufacturing.
Oh, God.
Manufacturing slowed down when you didn't sell enough products and you couldn't afford to pay people. That killed that.
Tell the truth about anything. This girl is just too much. I can't take her. Anyway, I'm going to drop the line. We're going to take a couple questions, and then I'm going to try to close out early today because I got another big video to make right after this. But Gabor, love you to death. Oh, my God. Perry, love you too. You guys are just too much. I loved every single minute of it. And they watch these things. What is he thinking? I'm surprised I haven't gotten hate mail yet. Like last year, it was crazy. But I think that Ashley did a good job last night. You don't like her. Why, Gabor?
It's not that I don't like Ashley, but I think that Ashley and Candace are the same people. And Candace is just held to a different standard than Ashley is.
Okay. Yeah, I started to notice that too last few weeks because I was with Ashley when I came. I like for her to voice her opinions, but I started seeing a shady side to her too.
All right, let me take these questions really quick, and then I'm going to close out early tonight. It was funny today. Hi, Andrea. How are you feeling?
What's up?
What up? I'm still blind.
What did you want to sound off really quickly? It's crazy, isn't it?
Did y'all see Gizelle? Gizelle was so doggone mad. If she could have got a hold of Karen, she would have choked Karen. and when Monique came out with them receipts, Karen was. Did you see her whole expression of her face? She was like, "They got me. They got me. I can't say nothing."
It was so good. It was so good.
And you know what? Yes, the church is getting tired of him. They're getting tired of him. Right now, what he's doing, he's trying to make all the money he can get off them poor folks. That's what he's doing right now. Because, see, his restaurant is closed. The restaurant is closed.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're saying, oh, wow. You're saying some serious stuff, Andrea.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get as much money as he can in his pockets.
Ooh.
And that's the
Let me take another caller. Hold on. Stay on, Andrea. And do you feel like... Hi, Adam. How are you? Calling from overseas. Can you sound off?
How are you, Sharrell?
I'm good. This was the funniest video ever, isn't it? The best?
Yesterday was funny. First of all, Wendy was just hurting my ears. Like, I just could not listen to that girl anymore. Like, she needs to go. Like, probably she's scared off Eddie's parents because they just don't want to hear about her degrees anymore. To me, like, I would just be frozen out. Robin's not going to go because, let's face it, Michael's going to marry Juan next year because they can't afford it.
You guys are so wrong for that.
I'm sorry, but Candace needs to go. She's obnoxious. She Ashley's been destroying her.
Don't take the big
Like Candace was bragging originally last season and the start of the season. I'm gonna get a $2.5 million house. Hang on, you only just get a mill house. What's going on there? Like, are you broke?
No, I have to clear that up. It was $750,000. They reported it wrong.
Because she was saying last year she was gonna get a $2.5 million house.
Yeah.
Lastly, I was gonna say, Karen. Honestly, I was surprised because this season she just did a complete 180. Because last season I was just like, what's going on here? But this season, she just owned her piece and she just destroyed Gizelle. But Gizelle
destroyed. It was good.
I think Giselle's the most paid cast member because she's on that budget cast room, that chat room thing, that cheapskate thing. Like every time I just hear that, but she's like on that chat room thing. It's in her Instagram bio. I'm just like,
you're You're bad, Adam. You're bad. Listen, thank you for calling in. You're funny.
I can't wait until next week, and I'll see you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
We'll do it again.
Bye.
So funny. No one's giving Gizelle any kind of a break. Hi, Corey. How are you? Can you sound off really quickly?
Yeah, sure. Gizelle is pathetic. She is. Monique, I think she just needs to get a life. Because no one has that much time to dig up dirt on people like that.
Yes, you do.
Do her that bad.
They tried to come for her marriage and her job.
But listen, her marriage is built on a bunch of lies anyway, because she's a gold digger. Gold digger. Gold digger.
Oh, no. I can't.
That's my girl, and it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit for you to say that. It hurts.
Oh, Corey, you know I have to say the truth.
That's what I'm saying, Corey. I'm not saying that she cheated with her husband, but something happened for that.
Something did happen.
She had
Something did happen.
She's not gonna tell me she didn't do nothing.
Y'all are
She had
so
she had an emotional affair with the trainer.
Oh, I can't.
Chris is not an emotional person. He's cold. He doesn't treat her like he really loves her. She's just there to make babies and further his legacy.
Oh, wow.
He wants her barefoot and pregnant. What woman marries a man like that? Not me.
Yeah, I agree. He is kind of cold. He is kind of cold.
Wrong.
He's a Neanderthal. And Robin and Juan can afford that place. They looked at Juan is a head coach at a Big Ten school. He makes at least $2 to $3 million a year, at least on the low end.
That'll be a next video. I need to do more investigating on Juan. Listen, Corey, thank you so much for your call. If I had time, I would go at it, but I don't have time. Thank you.
All right, love you guys.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. Okay, we got to go really quickly. Hi, Quirky. How are you? Can you sound off?
How are you?
Good. Can you sound off really quickly?
Yeah, sure. So I just want to say, as a fellow Nigerian, I have always been Team Wendy, but I don't know, this season to align herself with Last Lady and Pastor Holy Whore has been dismal, and I don't know how this is going to help her.
Did you just say
get her
Last
tenureship
Lady?
at Johns Hopkins? Because if I was on her faculty, one of her faculty members, and she was up for tenure track, I would say no.
I don't have time to go back. Thank you so much for your call.
No problem.
Feel that from you, Last Lady. I love it. Thank you. Bye-bye. I don't have time, but I got to bring up Busy because you know.
That was on the tab in Monique's binder. It said Last Lady.
Busy. There you go. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it real brief because I know you gotta go. First of all, Perry, I like you today because you've been giving us what we need, Perry. So I'm gonna say I like you today. Okay, I was like, go Perry. I was preaching. I said, preach, Perry, preach.
Hey, look,
you was giving us what we need in the comments.
So Busy, what you saying? You hated my ass yesterday. Today,
I'm like, what it was. It's touch and go with me. It's touch and go, but that's all right. It's all in love. It's touch and go because I'm not a colorist.
You said Perry is touch and go with you. You said Perry.
I'm touch and go. I look, Perry, he behind cold with me. I love him in general, but then we got yeah. But it's all if you're a black man, I'm on your side. Okay, all day, every day.
Busy, do you still have some love for me?
That's why I stand you. All day, every day. Y'all know who my favorite is, and that's Gabor.
Yes.
Don't say to you. You know, Sharrell, you know what? We got you all day. But you don't love Gabor. What I don't like, because I feel like it was really glossed over real quickly, and I have to be here to say the truth. Monique came with that tacky Walmart binder.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she did, okay? And she screamed all day, every day. Y'all saw the lives that she was doing. Her and her husband, they kept losing connection in that big old hospital they got. Going through everything that Candace said this, and this is ridiculous. She tried to, and oh my God, and now she wants to, and I had to, but now she coming here where everybody repeats. How you gonna say, oh, I was so upset and I had a reason to fight her because the girl was trying to talk about my marriage, the girl was trying to bring up my marriage, and now you sitting here doing the same exact thing with that taking Walmart binder and those tabs that wasn't staying in. I didn't like that.
And Busy, people forget that Monique is the one who attacked Gizelle relationship with Sherman first.
I said she a one trick pony. Didn't we see her do this already?
So that's why Gizelle was saying stuff about. That's why Gizelle was saying stuff about the rumor. If it was a rumor, it was a rumor. That doesn't mean that it's true, but we putting it out there.
I can't with you two. I can't. And first of all, Busy, did you just say merge?
Her merge. Yeah, her merge. You know, I've been in the DMV area for too long. I started to take on the accent. This how you talk when you live in Baltimore? Like this is you say merge and stuff like that.
I'm not here for you going off on Monique. I'm not here to have it. They started it with her and she finished it.
Please, girl, she didn't have no time. How many times did we see her this season? She had enough time to study and put their Bible and notes and stuff together. She had enough time to print out paperwork and stuff like that because we didn't see her all year. While we was out here in Portugal, she was sitting here doing copy, paste, print, file save,
yeah, but she was ragging. She was ragging.
You think so, Angela? I don't like that. I think she could have sat there with that tacky dress. Okay, I didn't like the little spaces that they cut out in the middle. It looked a mess to me. And why y'all acting like y'all not from the hood? Y'all knew she had Robin had that leopard print wig on. Everybody from the hood know what Robin had on. It wasn't defined enough. She could have got a better one. She
take on Gabor. I mean, take on Busy.
But Busy. I'm just saying about that wig though. It looked like the wig had no movement.
Would y'all stop talking about?
You don't think so? I thought she could move just a little bit. I think the only problem
is she moved the whole thing just like it's like a statue.
It was real shit. Everything shit. That's called a movement piece. Okay, so it moved with you. It moved with you.
Y'all get off the wig.
The wig.
Get off the wig, girl.
I know we get off the wig.
I was here for it, and I know what she was going for. She could have had the spots needed to be defined a little bit more. It looked like a leopard. I was supposed to. And I think it looked like it got ran over by a car.
No, Michael ran her over. Michael ran her over after she got engaged.
Oh, and this is what I'm saying. If Monique don't get mollywopped by anybody today, I want y'all to, because she deserve it. She got so bad, and so does Ashley. Remember, Michael went over there and messed up the whole production room, okay? And Ashley, he's just upset because they brought up.
Hold on, Busy. Did you just say Monique needs to be mollywopped?
Sure does, bro, because that's what the people say. Now, I don't like violence and fighting.
Oh my, no.
Michael went over and he attacked everybody, and they gave Ashley room. Oh, because they talked about the marriage. They talked about the marriage. Okay, so then what does Monique deserve for bringing that school book that she put that yearbook in? What does she deserve?
She had her test scores. She sure
did. Everybody test scores. Highlighted and ready.
Listen, Busy, you got to call in earlier next time. Just email me.
I text you.
You did?
Yes.
All right, Gabor, make me, before we go on next time, look for Busy. And don't let me forget y'all, because he's got to stay on the whole show, because he's too much. I love him. Thank you, Busy, for calling in. We appreciate it.
You got to back off my girl, Monique, though.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I have a long line. I got to get people in. Thank you.
Later, Busy.
Bye, Busy. Call early. Yeah. Okay, let's start taking these calls. Hi, Casey. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Can you sound off really quickly? These people are crazy, aren't they?
Yes, I'm happy that Monique brought the receipt book because they've been talking about her all season. They did no matter how long ago it was, they did spread rumors about her family. And unlike them, she actually brought receipts to show what she was saying was true. And we all saw her gather up and smash Gizelle. So,
can I say something real quick?
No.
Yeah.
And then Robin's wig looked like it had skid marks in it. I don't know who thinks that's cute, but again, Robin and Giselle, they girls, so that should show you.
Really quick.
Y'all keep saying that they were talking about Monique's marriage all season. Who is they? Because the only person that the marriage came out of somebody's mouth.
Candace said that Giselle and Robin had the conversation, so they were in it, and Candace was there too.
It was only Gizelle.
It was Giselle and Robin. That's what Candace said.
All right, listen, I gotta leave it there, Casey. I appreciate the call.
But I hope for the next parts of the reunion, we get to see Monique also get Robin together since she has so much to say. She could be next then.
Listen, I agree with what you're saying, especially that the wig looked like it had skid marks. I really
nasty.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate the call. Thank you.
All right, bye guys.
Yeah, bye.
so many people calling. You guys got a lot to say. Oh my gosh, I'm over 6 minutes. Hi, Lauren. How are you?
I am doing well.
Hey, Lauren.
I got my whole life from this reunion. This has been the best reunion since Phaedra read Kenya to the death. I was here for it because I'm sorry, when you play dirty, everybody not gonna go high like Michelle, baby. We gonna go low. And if it's about somebody from the Northeast, baby, they got time to be petty and to get all the receipts.
So when they go high, you go lower.
Place.
So Lauren, when they go high, you go lower. When they go low, you go lower.
When you come for my child, all rules off the table.
All right. Did you have anything else to say really quickly? Because I got it.
I want to say this. In terms of the colorism, yes, there's colorism that exists on the show, but there can be two truths. There can be colorism and there can be aggression coming from somebody on the cast. You just met Ashley that episode. How you going to call her a bitch? How?
Yeah, the B word, the B word. Remember, no cussing. Yeah. You gotta. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
I'll call you belligerent.
I know. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lauren, for calling, and I appreciate the call.
Now, Lauren.
Bye. And just in case you didn't know, Lauren, you are Gabor's favorite. Just wanted you to know.
I love Gabor too. He come with receipts. I respect that. I can't do that.
All right. Thank you, Lauren. See you next time. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, you got a long line. Hi, Cynthia, buddy. You look nice.
Thank you. I got two quick things that I want to say. One, the binder will now be considered the burn book.
The burnt book? Okay.
Burn, B-U-R-N, burn book.
Burn. Why is it considered burn?
Because it burns anybody that's inside of it.
yeah, that's good.
But another one, Wendy and her dress. Did it not look like she was wearing her mother's dress or something? Because that panel thing right there, did she not? I mean, double-sided tape. It's not a secret, and it's sold everywhere. I'm just saying.
She looked like she was wearing curtains.
I mean, her mother was saying, "Sit up, girl," because I mean, it looked like it was floppy, and it's a beautiful dress. I mean, that's not a cheap dress, but I mean, yeah, she looked like she probably borrowed her mom's dress, and so she couldn't alter it. But just a little bit of double-sided tape would have made that little thing just sit up so pretty. Either that, or if she would have sat up pretty. Just saying, I couldn't resist.
Thank you, Cynthia, for calling in. As you know, I have a really big video after this, so I got to get to it. Thank you. Bye. Bye. You guys are so wrong tonight. It's not so funny. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm so glad I was able to make the live. I love you, Sharrell. I just wanted to first off say that
Thank
this is my
you.
first time being on the show, but I have to say it's very hard for me because I love Monique and I love Candace. I know that's very polarizing because they're on two separate, playing fields right now, but it was just really hard for me to watch the reunion because it seems like it was another group effort to kind of ice Monique out, how they kept trying to shut her out. And I saw it with Wendy, was like, I'm not talking about you, but like Gabor said, Monique has faced a lot of colorism, and especially this season, a lot of elitism, as far as with Candace throwing out the hood rat ghetto. And I just felt like, again, it was another effort to kind of shut her up. Even like with Gizelle, she was like, thanks, when Monique brought up the situation about, her
You felt that
boyfriend.
Monique was the victim?
I like Candace, I really do. I'm sorry?
No, go ahead.
Hello?
You're fading in and out. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably don't have good reception, but it just really was sad to see Monique, and I'm glad that she had Ashley and Karen on her side. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem like she's going to be back because I just saw an interview with Candace, and she stated that she will never film with her again. So I don't know how they're going to bring those two back together. It seems like they're going to either have to choose Candace or Monique, and the way the reunion was set up, again, it seemed like, Monique doesn't have as many people on her side, but it was just really sad to see because I really like both of them, and just being in the middle of that and just seeing how it's really divided with Monique, in my opinion, getting more support. It's just really, really hard, but, I really love you all's commentation on everything. And I'm just so glad I was able to, be a part of this live.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Guys, I am so sorry. I have to cut it off here. I wanted to do a 40-minute show. It turned out to be an hour. So all of you guys backstage, I apologize to you guys. I have another big story to cover after this, really, really big. And so I do apologize for not being able to take your call. I wanted to thank everyone for the super chat. You don't have to donate to the channel, and you do, so I really appreciate that. And all of you guys for joining the chat. You guys were hyped today. I mean, you guys had opinions on opinions, and I love it. I got to wrap it up here. Last words, Gabor, really quickly. Got 1 minute.
Gizelle, go home.
Andrea, 1 minute, really quickly. Last words.
Gazelle, next time, try to get a real man.
Oh my God. Terry, go ahead.
Look, I say this. Everybody stay tuned. If you think part 1 was good, part 2 and 3 got to get better. So let's do that.
Yeah. All right, you guys, on 3, let's say goodbye to everybody. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, people. I'm gone. I think Sharrell gone too. So
Me too. I'm going to. Bye.
All right. Good night. I mean, bye.
Yeah. I can't go for a nap. Later, bro.
Bye.
Bye.